Tonight is a regular board meeting of the Centerville Community School District. I'd like to call to order and have a roll call, please.
Berger.
Here.
Carter.
Here.
Heffron. Here. Johnson.
Here.
Moore.
Here.
Thomas. Wiskus. Or, I'm sorry, not Wiskus.
All right. I'd like to welcome any visitors in the room or playing along at home. Just a reminder, our district mission is that all students will learn well, become lifelong learners, and contribute positively to society. Seeing no visitors in the room, I'd like a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Number 4, approval of previous meeting minutes of previous meetings.
I have an amendment to the amendment, I'm sorry. I had put replacing Lisa Massey for Cameron Parker, and it should have been replacing I'm sorry, I put Amanda White, and it should have been Lisa Massey.
Yeah. That was a highlighted thing, right? Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Motion to approve.
Second. Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. No old business, so it's exciting. Let's get to new business. And it looks like we have a couple student representatives with us this
You
evening.
can scoot your chairs on up to that table if you like.
Hello, my name is Addison Drew, and I am on student council representing.
My name is Reese Bishop, and I'm also on student council.
And a couple things that have been happening around our school is the back to school bash. This was like a lot of participants were there. Only 10 out of the whole freshman class were there at orientation, so it was like really good successes. And then food trucks from other people buying. We raised almost $300 out of that. Yeah, it was just a really good fundraiser for the student council and introduction to school.
The next thing is that marching band has started. I'm a member of Color Guard. We had our parade last Saturday at Bolton, and this Saturday is at Moravia.
And then we have a student council boot camp coming up for officers, so that's anyone that's in an officer position. And that is at September 10th, and it's just where we plan our mission for the year, and then we do a bunch of team building and stuff.
The school store. We've opened this school store this year, and it has different sports and different designs, so that if you want to buy a shirt for soccer season, you can do it like right now, and if you want to just buy like a school shirt, you can.
I like that. Can I come in there and buy something?
Yes.
Okay.
It's,
Where is it?
It's like an online store.
Yeah.
I might need help.
That's okay.
Okay. I was, I'm gonna like, go to the store. All the things.
Little shopping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then fall sports. Girls tennis had a conference meet today. I'm not for sure what happened with that because I didn't get a hold of anyone in time, but they had that. And then there's a football game Friday at home, and then a volleyball game on Thursday at home, and then a Saturday tournament at home. And then girls swim is in a lot of things. I don't know, they're going everywhere and traveling places.
I think Thursday they have a meet in Oskaloosa.
Yes.
They're a big one, yeah.
Yes. And then dance team, they're just performing whenever they can.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah. Lunch on the lawn. My student council committee is teacher appreciation, so we kind of ran the whole thing. And Hy-Vee donated hot dogs and hamburgers, and then like buns and chips, and then student council provided fruit and cookies. And then there was just a bunch of games outside that we set up, and it was just a really good time for everyone to come together and talk.
This Friday is paper hat night along with the mini dance clinic. We've already started working on the mini dance clinic dance, and we have it all ready. And yeah.
And then also, I don't know if this is very known, but our student section for the volleyball game got known statewide. So that's just really exciting for us. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening in the Wallace VHS.
Was that a
theme night, was that camo night or something?
Yes.
Okay, cause I saw the guy in the full-on like swamp outfit.
It's tomorrow, I think. it
That was such a fun night.
Yes.
The energy,
Yeah,
It
the
was
game was
really
really
cool.
good too.
yeah, I highly recommend it.
Well, just a little bit going on for the first 3 weeks of school, so.
Yes, wow.
So, other than speaking to us, what all are you girls involved in? I know you're both involved in a lot of things, but some of the other members may not know exactly what all you do at CHS.
I'm involved in NHS and student council, and then I also do basketball and soccer, and then outside of, the school, I do youth council for 4-H, and then I dance with Buffy's Dance.
Yes. This season I'm in cheer, dance, color guard, and then I do winter cheer, so wrestling and basketball. And I'm also doing soccer this year. And then I'm a student council member and an NHS member. I'm on a PAC board, and I'm also in silver awards.
Awesome.
Forgot about the pack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also do dance at Buffy's.
Yep.
So.
Any questions for our ladies this evening?
Oh, that makes me tired.
Yeah, it's a lot at once, especially with schoolwork and college.
Yeah,
All
so you're
this
going out
stuff.
to those too?
Yes, yeah, I have a college class.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
What
Wow.
college class you taking?
oral communications.
Not calculus.
No.
Is that
Next
also-
year.
Is
Next
that
year.
also known as speech?
Yes.
Okay, so get college credit and then you won't have to take it when you.
Hopefully.
Good idea.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, you guys both did awesome, and
Yeah,
I just wanna say, I see you here, there, whatever. Every time I see either one of you, you guys are always smiling, and you're an epitome of what a big red, what a true red should be, so, keep passing that down to the ones coming after you, and here's to a great year.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
Thank you for
Thank you.
having us.
Yes,
Thank you.
come back.
Great
Yes, we
report.
will.
Okay.
Do you want us
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Update from OPA,
So our OPA person, went home ill today and is gonna have to present at an upcoming meeting, so this one will just have to be tabled.
that's all right. We have to motion to table that.
It probably would be cleanest, well, I guess it's not really an action item, so no, you're good.
Okay. All right, we'll go to item C, approve board member delegate for delegate assembly at 2025 board con. I mean, we've heard from the last few people that have done it, that it's not necessarily been the best use of time, but if we have to throw a name.
Do we have to have it?
I don't think we
I
do.
don't think you're not tired.
I would say, I haven't done it, but I know in the 6 years of being on the board,
I don't last 2 years.
absolutely no one finds it
Might I
useful.
make a recommendation? Could we approve a person so that if something between now and then would say that that meeting would be useful, that person would be approved to be able to represent us? But then if that person chose to instead attend the conference that day, they would be
I'll
kosher.
take one for the team if you
I'll
want to.
second it if they're used to or whatever.
That's a good idea, Mark.
I just think just in case,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
So you made a motion.
Yeah, I would make a motion to approve Derek Carter as a delegate.
All in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Opposed? Me? No. None opposed. Motion passes. Story of my life. Item D, approve bus lease agreements as just kind of standard from the
Our cycle.
buses that we approved 3 years ago. So anybody have any questions on any of that? Otherwise, I'd take a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Same sign.
Thank you.
All right. Get some new buses. Look kind of like this. Aren't they?
Oh, I think it's ready, it's ready to be picked up and everything,
Awesome.
yeah.
Item number E, approve sharing agreement with Seymour.
So this is, we had a late failing consumer science position come open, did some work to try to fill it. Found this opportunity to share this person with Seymour, 50% of the time. The lawyers are currently working out the exact details, which is why you don't see the exact, language in there. But we'll have our days, or our time all week, because they're a 4-day school and we're a 5-day school. That's what the lawyers are working out, to put the right amount of days on it to make that share properly. We'll share about 50% of the cost, so about $25,000 in salary plus half of the benefits to go with that. And that'll give us our person to cover the middle school. And so we're still short a half at the high school, but this allowed us to at least maintain one full-time person at the high school. So we're still ahead of where we were 3 years ago, but not in as good of a spot as we were last year. So I guess just kind of asking for that agreement to be approved. We do have language in it to allow us, if we find a full-time person for next year, to get out of that agreement and hire a full-time person.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you.
Number F.
Same.
I need to go back to school apparently. Item F, approve agreement with Kinetic Edge. Or, you know, talk about
So Kinetic Edge has provided us with some of the physical therapy needs that we've had over the previous years. This just solidifies it into a contract so that it's not on an individual basis, like we're actually having a deal where they know they're gonna provide a person for us. The one item that the lawyers, as we had them look at it, wanted us to make sure that we were tight on is there was some requesting for advertising along with the sort of, like, we're paying and giving some advertising. We did say that we wouldn't put that on areas that have paid advertising. So like the scoreboard, it won't be free for them to get advertising there, but we will do shout outs at the game. So like they'll hear Henry O at a football game say thank you to Kinetic Edge for providing physical therapists or athletic trainers, I think maybe is what they say, at tonight's game. And so that was the only thing that, a couple small red lines on how you get out of the contract and all that the lawyers put in, but it got through the lawyers okay, and what you see in front of you has that red line all put in and approved on there and ready to go for us.
I really like the add-on and like the CPR with coaches and stuff like that, so.
I like that it's on paper.
Yeah.
That helps too. Yeah.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right, motion passes. Thank you, Kinetic Edge. G, approve auditorium cleanup project.
Okay, so as Aaron and I have been kind of looking through things, earlier in the year, Aaron found some spots on some of our ceilings and walls in the auditorium that we questioned. So we had a couple companies come in and look at them just to see what we were dealing with. We don't know for a fact what it is. We were told by the most recent company it could well be mildew, could well be dust. We immediately had gone to this panic of, oh my gosh, maybe it's mold and we're in trouble. So we had these companies come in and they gave us that opinion. We asked them to put together a bid for us as though it were mold so that they could kill everything. Because we would just rather be safe than sorry. If they were like, well, it's probably mildew, we'll clean it as mildew. We thought that wouldn't be as good because I think the terms that I put to the guy who came to visit us from LJ Roth was we're gonna have about 100 of people's mimas in the room for Pep Chapel in a handful of weeks here. So we just wanna make sure everything's clean and safe. So what they would come in and do is they've got this spray that kills anything that they can put on and then clean it off. EPA vacuums, or what, HEPA they call it? HEPA vacuums that'll vacuum out anything from mildew, mold spores, anything. They're gonna dust. They're gonna clean anything that could be there and kill anything that could be there, and then do some repainting so that it looks nice. Because sometimes their chemicals will discolor things a little bit, so they want to make sure that. Well, we want to make sure that it looks good when we're done. We've also asked them. And it didn't sound like we needed to do this, but we just thought it would be safest. We've asked them to use, they've got a fogger that they can fog through the HVAC system just to make sure that it's clean in that area too. So we're probably being a little more cautious than we had to be, but we just couldn't live with ourselves putting, you think you got 50-year class reunion, 60-year class reunion in there. We just didn't want to make anybody sick. So as a result, because they can't give us the bid until tomorrow, because they're working with some of their people who bid the chemicals and they've got this jetpack thing to spray up there and everything. They couldn't work with them until tomorrow. We can't give an exact number today, so what we're requesting is that the board approve, for me to approve up to the bidding threshold. That's the $75,000 bidding threshold. I strongly doubt we're gonna get there, but just to have the ability to get it done in time for Pep Chapel, because we're kind of under the gun time-wise, and I just want to feel safe sticking people in there.
And too, you and I kind of talked a little bit. There's a lot of things that I know, and a lot of things I don't know, like everybody else. Either one of these companies kind of flat out came in and said 100%, oh yeah, this is absolutely mold, you absolutely have to do the remediation.
Yeah.
When an 80-year-old owner of the company is wiping it and licking his finger, saying it doesn't come off that quick.
Yeah.
Dust, mildew, not like there hadn't been a lot of construction in that area in the last couple of years.
Well, you can tell a lot, there's a lot of what he said was probably dust by the vents, so you can see that, but we'd rather be safe than sorry with that kind of thing,
It's a good housekeeping project anyway, it's probably needed done.
It kind of looks a little gross in spots, so yeah. It's unorthodox to ask for the ability to approve up to the bidding threshold, but I think giving the timeline that we want to work under, that's why I'm bringing that request to you that way.
How long do they anticipate it taking once we do start?
They told us it wouldn't take that long, because what they're gonna do actually, and I didn't know that they could do this, but they're gonna actually hire a bunch of Amish folks in the area to come and help them with it, so, the owner, like you said, I shouldn't maybe say his age on.
He's terrific, Brett.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
we talked to him
an
about it.
older gentleman that was like the nicest guy ever, he came down with his crew to look at it, cause he said, well, I came here when you guys had the fire and wanted to see, what the new school looked like and everything, and, he said he was already making phone calls that night saying, how quickly can I get a crew here? And it sounds like it could be even this week they'd get a crew here.
I just escorted LJ and a couple of Amish people. He brought them by Friday just to show them the project and try and find out how many people they thought they needed and stuff like that. So they did that Friday. So they're working on it.
So the thing that could increase the cost is if they need to build a scaffold for part of the area. It sounds like because of this jetpack thing, and that's not the right term, but he kind of described this thing that wears a backpack and shoots the spray up. As long as it can reach the ceiling, then in all the spots, then we'll be okay without a scaffold. So he was gonna test some things back in their shop and see what they could do there, but,
What area are we talking about, like the stage area?
all the house, so
Okay.
so off the stage.
Okay.
The worst of the dirt is further back in the back part of the auditorium.
Right.
It gets better the closer you get to the stage, which just points to the construction,
Yeah.
how it was coming in.
Well, and we're still gonna watch, because I think even if it were mold spores and mildew, what he said is you probably wanna check and see, because they worked with another group that was dealing with that kind of problem, and their air conditioner cooled the space down too quickly, so it wasn't, and it was a boiler system like ours, so it wasn't pulling enough moisture out of the air. So he recommended that we work with an engineer to find out if we have that same problem, because when he walked in, he noticed that it was pretty cold in the auditorium. And we keep it pretty cold all summer, so his concern was maybe the system's big enough, it's pulling it down too quickly and not running long enough. So we may have to look at whether we can put our boiler on a system that it can run at a percentage of power for a little while. We may need a different boiler to keep that good over the long haul, but that's kind of our next step. Once we make it safe for everybody, then we'll worry about what we do to keep it that way. So we may come back with more information for you guys to do another project down the road, but we've got that long range plan that we can just bump things down a year and make things happen, so. It just felt better to do the hard thing rather than do the easy thing first, because they said what you could do, we can try to clean it this way and think it's this, and then if that isn't good, then we'll come back and we'll clean it the next way, and I said, just kill it, just whatever it is, kill it, get rid of it, make it good. It's gonna cost more, in the tens of thousands maybe, to do it that way now, but there's no risk of having our auditorium unusable for our seasons that are coming up.
I so move we approve the auditorium cleanup project.
Thank you.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, motion passes, approving up to the bid limit for the auditorium.
I appreciate it.
Item H, approval of cancellation of training wheels and approval of right choice driving school.
Seems like the right choice for us here. We're taking off the training wheels. No, our gal from training wheels doesn't have people who can work in the area, and Right Choice does have people who can work in the area. I guess it sounds like they've kind of had some collaboration before. Again, it's our contract actually, so we're just giving them the same contract for the same expectations, just a different company would be the ones named.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you.
Approval for bids for advertised pianos. We had no bids for the pianos, so we will,
Now they are to be disposed using the district's disposal policy, which I've actually got a fundraiser idea for our music boosters. I want to visit with them about. They don't know about it yet, so I'll visit with them before I say what my idea is. Something I did in college to raise funds for some music programs. Our philanthropy for our fraternity was music education, so we supported a couple of music departments with this kind of thing. Could be fun. Stay tuned.
that's 3 puns within a minute and a half. That's gotta be
I'm feeling pretty good.
That's pretty funny tonight.
Thanks.
All right, so do we have to do anything with that one since there's no bids to approve?
No offense to approve. Yep.
J, personnel and business procedures. All the items were in your packet.
Motion to approve as presented plus update.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right. Financial reports.
I apologize. I do not have the cash report yet. I will send it out hopefully tomorrow evening, and we'll approve it at the next meeting. With the Infinite Campus system, it's been very difficult trying to get the information for the payments. So we were working on that late today, so we're still working on that.
Great on the instructional side. It has been a little tougher on our
A
end.
little bit, yeah. And there were so many payments in the month of August, it was just very difficult to get through, so.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? We can pay some bills. Superintendent report, Mr. Taylor.
A few things to share with you. Our esports room that we got the grant for should be done in the near future. I think most of it's done.
95%.
95%.
We're missing some rubber grommets and the connectors to get power back into the desks. We'll be running off some extension cords for a little bit.
I'll try to grab some pictures and send them out. And certainly when we schedule a meeting and go to the high school, that'll be one of the spots we want to hit to, but I'll try to get something to you. Wednesday, we have the window covering folks coming to replace the window coverings that, this is the graphics on the windows. Replace the ones that had to be removed for broken windows, and then measure for some additional window coverings, like the inside view at Howard. There were some at the high school that I can't remember where, the back classroom maybe, do you remember?
Classroom windows.
There we go, and then I wanna say we maybe had a couple at Lakeview that we needed to hit
The
too.
back door,
Yeah.
about the gym door.
The back door, yeah, out to the playground, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're gonna come measure those for us. Obviously, the big thing from the last meeting is school started, and things have gone really well. Hard to believe we're in week 3 already. Kids seem to have hit the ground running. It's almost like nobody left there. Everybody was in the swing of things, and they went smoothly. And then I wanna give a big celebration that we're pretty excited about. So I got an email on Thursday morning, I think it was, Julie, from our DE representative that represents kind of our area, and we were chosen by the director for a visit based on our improvement in chronic absenteeism. So she picked one district in each AA to go to because of the improvement in one of the district, the department's initiatives that they're working on, and chronic absenteeism is one of the ones that they've put some time into, and we've made big gains in our chronic absenteeism, not gaining chronic absenteeism, but reducing. And so she's coming to learn about our attendance team process and what we've done that's been super successful. And we plan to share that one of those items is it starts at our board level, where we set a board goal that every student will have an activity to be involved in and a place to feel at home. And we're actually gonna have students give the tour of the building to the director, because we really want her to understand how student-focused and student-centered our district is designed to be, and how that's a goal from top down with us. So kind of an exciting deal that we get some recognition for some good things here in Appaloosa County. Love it.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very excited.
yeah. So that's all I've got.
That's all you got. All right, well, board member takeaways. And this doesn't have to be over tonight, since it's a little consolidated meeting, but that can be from the last meeting to now. How about that?
There you go.
So,
Well, just, I guess kind of so our police association, which is set up, all our police officers donate money, checks and things like that to donate money to public causes or whatever we may need. We decided, we took a vote and we decided to ask one of the school organizations if they'd be willing to, for Pancake Day, we put out the no parking signs and things like that. We'll be willing to do that for a donation, and we're going to be paying the FFA, giving them a donation to do that, and I guess just for community, challenge people to do stuff like that and support our organizations.
all right. Doc, how about you?
I guess I'll just, go to the fact that, Mike Thomas is not here and he had surgery, and we just hope that he gets, takes a while after his surgery that he's gonna be real strong again, but we heard that everything went well with the surgery, so we want him to get well and get back here. Surprises happen sometimes.
I thought our student representatives did a fantastic job, and the amount of things happening is just, they spoke at the volleyball game last week, and it was, and then to see the girls look up in the crowd and smile, it was really cool. So if you have a chance to get down there, it's
Thursday.
a lot of fun. Then the game on Friday night, I didn't know that I watched it. Oh my goodness.
Darn good game.
Wow.
Kind of like a Big 12 game.
It-
I saw somebody post that on Facebook. And
It's a lot more exciting than I was thinking.
yeah, I was pretty excited, but yeah.
Just saying.
Well, it's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Tim?
Well, I'll give Aaron a shout out. I mean, you're doing, your audits or whatever, however they term it for you. And when you find problems, you bring them and we take care of them. It's proactive, and I like to see that.
Appreciate that, thank you.
Yeah, we'll end it. Again, and with you, I can't believe it because I haven't had to run around as much. Kids are in one spot now, so it's nice to be back in the swing of things. Big Red volleyball, were they 5-1, 6-1? Big Red football 2-0. It's just a great start to the fall season. Be remiss if we didn't mention Kevin Wiskus, who's leaving on board. So he's probably not watching tonight. He's got better things to do, but I just want to thank him for his time on this board and appreciate all he's done. And then same thing too, Aaron, that kind of ties back to you getting that 5-year plan rolling and keeping up on things. So we're being financially responsible. And one of these days we will have no projects, no major construction. One of these days.
I hope so.
Other than that, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion to second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, you're welcome to stay.
Yeah.